voice in your head that's constantly asking what if and trying to predict every possible future outcome? If so, your brain's not broken. That's a survival strategy. And IFS therapy provides us with an effective process for making these protective parts of you your allies rather than your enemy. Here's how. First, we get curious about how this what if part is trying to help you. And to me, this part is kind of like having a built in security system that's constantly scanning for threats and trying to keep you safe. What if something goes wrong? What if I miss something important? What if I'm not prepared? So, this protective part of you took on a huge responsibility, probably at a really young age. It may have learned that if you're not careful, that bad things happen, or taking on a role of being responsible for caring for others and their emotions. So, this protector decided, I'll make sure nothing bad happens. I'll stay prepared by imagining all the things that could happen so that I can keep you safe. Now that we understand this part's positive intention and how it's been trying to help you, we can start appreciating it. So you might say something to this part of you like, I see how hard you've been working to keep me safe and what a huge responsibility this has been. I appreciate how you've been trying to help me. And you may want to give this part an update about your age and your life right now, because protectors often believe that we're still that young, vulnerable child that they started off protecting. You can let it know that it doesn't have to do this job by itself anymore, because it has you as your adult self with all of these resources that you didn't have when you were a child. So the goal isn't to get rid of this protector, but rather to make it your ally, and through coming into relationship with it, helping it trust in your capacity for self leadership. So I invite you to, the next time you're noticing that anxiety spiral, to pause and see if you can get curious about this part and ask it, what are you worried about? What are you afraid is going to happen? And what are you trying to protect me from? Then you can listen, thank it for the wisdom and guidance, and let it know that you're going to handle the situation from your adult self. And please feel free to comment below. I love hearing stories about how people are coming into relationship with their protective parts and restoring self leadership in their systems.